Hey, welcome in everybody to another episode of Real Talk with Papa Moon. I'm your host, Papa Moon. And on today's episode, I have a special guest, my son, a performer here in Cleveland. He's an artist. He just had a good show last night. We're going to sit down and talk about his show. My son, the golden child, Eli Moon. Eli, come on over. He's also my producer, so he's kind of behind the scenes. So
Yeah,
so.
What's up, Pops?
Hey, what's up? What's
No,
up?
give me
What's up?
some.
What's up?
Give me some. What's
All
up?
right. Hey, so how's Eli today?
Well, Eli's doing good. I woke
Recovered?
up. Yeah. I don't drink anymore, so I get to wake up and I get to remember like the entire night and to get to reflect, which is cool. So yeah, I had my cup of coffee, had a little bit of breakfast, doing pretty good. How are you feeling?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I also don't drink.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm good. I got to sleep in a little bit today. My day off, so I feel good.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Feel good. So, for those of you who are there, thank you for coming out. Thank you for supporting Eli's new album release. For those of you who missed it, don't worry, we got another one coming. We'll talk about that later on in the show. The next big show Eli's got in the works.
Yeah.
In the works.
Yeah.
So, Eli, how was the show last night? How did you feel you performed?
Yeah.
How was the reaction? You get any reaction from people? How was it?
Yeah, I thought it was good, Pops. I think first off, shout out Brothers Lounge for the hospitality always, for what they showed. They showed us last night, and they always show us when we're in the building, so we appreciate Brothers Lounge. So thank you to them. We're excited. Like I said, we'll talk about that later on in the show, but we'll be back with them here a little bit later on this year. So excited about that. Also, shout out to everybody out there, first off, that stepped out and rocked out with us for the 3 hours or so of music we had going on. It was cool. Early reactions were the album was well received. We're doing a different style with this project. So, we're not doing it on all streaming platforms, Pop. So we're doing physical sales. We're gonna have CDs and vinyls soon. But right now we're just doing we're doing the digital sales. So you can buy the album for $10. So last night was so important to obviously present the album to everybody, show people what we're rocking with, and just create this new wave. So yeah, thank you again to Brothers Lounge. Thank you again to everybody out there that rocked out and got to I already purchased the album. I think that's cool. To hear people saying I bought your album, I rocked with it. And I think I performed all right. Yeah, I'm always hard on myself, so I think I did good. Everybody said it was a good, enjoyable performance. So, but yeah, and shout out Cliche, Mushu, Gio,
Absolutely.
my Lahele brothers. They rocked out and performed, did really well. Shout out Narrator, my brother, obviously with Lahele as well. Did his thing, running the ones and twos, DJing all night, and producing this entire project, Golden Child. So.
Would you give a plug to the merch guy who produced this? What was the name of the company?
Man, I love the shirt. I keep pointing to the shirt.
This is one of the new merchandise. Give his name again. I don't want to.
Double Dose Art. So he if you went to the So Solid album release show with Mushu last year, you saw he had an entire clothing line rolled out with Mushu, obviously with the So Solid. So we partnered up with Double Dose Art, and we have the Golden Child shirt. So I have shirts available right now. They're available, $20. So you can hit me up on any of the socials or find me in person. Come find me at a show, and I'll probably have a shirt on me. So they're cool though, man. They're cool. This younger Eli Moon, man. Pops took this picture, and we were at Brown's training camp.
You
know
the
quarterback? Who was the quarterback?
I was probably there's been so many of them. I couldn't tell you.
I was what, four or five in this picture? So
give or take.
May have been what? So that's one. So probably Couch, Tim Couch.
It may have been because that may have been like the first 1 or 2 years they came back because it couldn't have been because you wouldn't know only been like 3 or 4 years.
It'd been like
about
01. Yeah, about 01 because
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Huh. Okay.
I don't know, but yeah. So we just want to come on here and like I said, talk about the show. We're gonna touch on some of your upcoming projects.
Yeah.
So different things here. It's a
How did you
different-
feel about the
different-
show? How did you feel about the show?
Well, if I wasn't a little hurt, and I probably would have got up and danced and grooved to everybody's music.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed Geo and what's
LMDN.
I always don't get her stage name. I know her, her other name I call her by, but I want her stage name.
Yeah. Yeah. You're
LMDN.
okay. Yeah. LMDN. Yep. Yeah. They rocked out.
They rocked out.
Yeah.
Right after them came Cliche. Cliche knocked out of the park.
Yeah.
And
How about that James Harden jersey? The Arizona
was
State
hard.
James
It
Harden
was hard,
jersey.
man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he was rocking a James Harden Arizona State. Yeah, I wasn't know if it was. Because Arizona's red.
Yeah, he
and
said he
blue.
wanted to get something gold for the Golden Child, so he got the gold Arizona State James Harden jersey. Yeah, yeah,
I love it.
It's cool to see. Real quick. I know you're gonna get to Mushu here in a second, but I just want to real quick. Like, it's been so cool to see Gio and Shane, like Cliche, like doing their things on stage, like performing, rocking out, and just really like seeing the growth. Because me and Cliche have talked about it before. I've had him on conversations with Eli Moon about the last 2 years he's really been a dominant force in terms of like shows here in Cleveland, out of state as well. I've taken them out of state with me, New York and Texas, and Gio the same way, like really stepping out and making their presence be felt. And I'm really proud of both of them. And like last night was so cool to see them stepping into their own, having their people out, our people, having the community out there just rocking with us. Was so cool for both of them. And then obviously we have my bro Mushu, obviously. And Mushu, man, I mean,
my favorite dragon.
Yeah. and I'm proud of him too. He was very gracious to put me on his album release show. I wanted to return the favor. And I had him on, I had all three of them, Cliche, Gio, and Mushu on the album. So it was also about having like guys that were on the project. I want to give a shout out to Mark B. Easy, who wasn't able to make it, he's dealing with some stuff.
Yeah, Mark, I'm going to tear up now. It's Real Talk with Papa Moon. It's all real here. We're thinking about you. We're thinking about your wife. What's his wife?
Ariel.
We're thinking about you, Ariel. You guys are in our prayers. They're going through some tough times, so we're thinking about you guys.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
So shout out my brother Mark B. Easy, but yeah, shout out everybody there that was rocking out. Just real cool, man. It's just I think it was cool to see like the like I said, the community. I'm like real big on community, that, with everything, So I think just seeing like people meeting other people and shaking hands with people that may have never met before, and just it's so cool, man. And I think that's what it's all about. And this project, Golden Child, like this album is about me and Narrator when we created it. It's like really highlighting the community. Like I feel like I'm the Golden Child because like I make stuff happen, man. But I'm also blessed because the community puts trust in me, puts faith in me to make stuff happen and line these types of shows up, these types of events, and create a good turnout. So I'm blessed there as well, Pops.
Yeah.
And it's cool seeing you. You rock out. Mom was there yesterday too, Mama Moon.
Yeah, it was
cool.
It was fun introducing you with your mother.
Yeah,
And,
that was
just
cool.
just so everybody knows out here, I do have 2 other children. So Elijah is not. He is the golden child for the thing, but I want to give good props to my other children too, Maddie and Austin.
Yeah.
I love all my children, so
Yeah.
I don't want them to think that
That's
I
fair.
don't think about them because I always think about them.
In fairness, they
named you the golden
they call
child.
me the golden child, so I think
I
they're
know,
okay
they
with
did.
it. I think they're okay with it.
They're okay with it, yeah, 100%.
But yeah, no, just cool stuff, and it was cool. That was our first show since Thanksgiving. The benefit show we did where we raised money and meals for over 150 families for Thanksgiving with Manny.
Randy's going to be a guest here
Yeah.
shortly.
Yeah.
We got Manny coming on. You guys are going to love Manny.
Yeah.
I'm excited to have him on. He does a lot for the community.
Yes.
And Eli, like I said, like Eli said, he partnered with them.
Yeah.
We're hoping to do some more of that to help our community and not just to help them, but to bring us together.
Yes.
I don't care,
Like
I don't
unity.
care what walk of life you're from,
Yeah.
what neighborhood you're from. At the end of the day, we're a community. We're
Yeah.
one, and that's what we're trying to build with this podcast, with your collective, Haley.
Yeah, La Hela, yeah.
Haley,
You're
I'm
good.
sorry.
No, it's all right. I know you got a tongue twister, but it's like, and you're right though, because like Manny's like so big on community and like unity, like like coming together, being unified. I think that's why we get along with Manny's because he's always pushing the movement with a lot of different stuff, and like that Thanksgiving benefit show was just like one of the things. Like he was raising money with Central Villa 25, with Central Villa for Thanksgiving, and that's like I said, just one of the things he does. But I think we both kind of share this, all three of us, me, you, and Manny, about community, and I think that's why we get along real well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%, 100%. We need more positivity in this world right now. We all know where we're at, but we're trying to keep some of it together,
Yeah.
keep us together. So,
Yeah.
but so why don't you talk about your next project coming? This is a big one. It's
yeah. You're talking about in July, yeah,
yeah. Talk to us.
yeah. So, well, first, real quick, we'll be in March. We'll be in Texas.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I apologize.
No, you're okay. It's okay. I know you're ready. I know you won't be making the trip, I think, so you're ready to get me to get out of your hair for a little bit. But I'll be in Texas, Thriller in Texas Festival, March 20th. Gonna have a bunch of Ohio artists and Texas artists performing, vendors, food vendors. So if you're in the San Antonio area, excuse me, Studio 210, step on out, come rock out with us. Gonna be having music all night. Like I said, great food, great music, great times. So we'll be there. Got some cool stuff. I'll be announcing soon for April. I also will be in South by Southwest a week before in March 12th. Kind of a little over the place here, but yes, July. Moon Bash. We're bringing it back at Brothers Lounge. Second annual Moon Bash. If you were at Moon Bash last year, July 26th, it was the first ever one. We did 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. in the front stage, and then we did 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. and basically till 1 a.m. In the concert hall. So this year we're running it back, Pops, and we're going to do both stages. We're going to actually have like real cool, I'm going to reveal some cool stuff later on, but we're going to have music going pretty much in both stages from at least about 6 o'clock on. And then we're going to have the patios. There's two patios at Brothers Lounge, like one near the front stage, and then there's one near the backstage. We're going to have both patios going from about 1 to 6 as well. So we're going to have roughly about, I think, 35 to 40 artists doing about 30-minute sets, performing, really just highlighting what Cleveland and out of state as well. I'm going to have my bro Debonair from New York out here performing as well. That's like one of the early names I'll tell you on the card. A lot of great names, a lot of great artists on this card. It's going to be a stacked lineup. It is a stacked lineup. Still adding, finalizing a few names, but we'll have a flyer out here soon. That's an all-day event. And it really, with all these shows and everything, and with the album, like I said, I'm selling the album directly. We have merch available. The show last night. Everything we do as independent artists is just to continue to fund the dream, to keep pushing so we can keep putting music out for our fans, for everybody that rocks with us. Everything that we made pretty much last night is all going to go into, for those of us that are able to make the trip to Texas, going right into Texas, and making this trip to Texas, and just continuing to fuel that. So when you're supporting an independent artist, you really are supporting somebody that really just wants to get to that point where they can give back to the community. At least that's where I'm at. I want to get to the point where I can, and I think I try to do that already now with what we have, the resources we have. But I want to be in a position where I can continue to give back to the community as we continue to elevate.
Sure.
Yeah.
Also, let them know. I mean,
Yes.
it's an all-day event.
Yes, all day event.
It's going to be. We don't know what the price is going to be, but if you come in, you pay. You pay for the event. You get a wristband. If you decide you want to go step out for a minute, just keep your wristband. It's an all-day event. You can still come back in.
Yeah.
It's a great deal for whatever price it's going to be.
Yeah. We'll have vendors.
Yeah. 100%.
Last year we had it at $20. Might lower it potentially. Might lower it. So keep an eye on there. I might drop it to 15.
Yeah.
I think just I'm big on community, and I'm one to admit when I see things, and I think I don't know, man. I'd rather people come in and just have a good time, and if they could spend that extra $5 towards a drink or something, or buy some wings, I think so what, Papa Moon will announce it right here. We'll make it $15 tickets for Moon Bash. But I think because I just think obviously I've been real big on in conversations with Eli Moon and like other podcasts I've been on across different networks and whatnot, but here on the Inside Edge Network obviously as well, about how there's so many I don't know, I don't want to say so many because there's a lot of great people and a lot of great things going on, but there's also bad promoters, bad business being done, and I want to make sure the people that believe in me, the community that believes in me, is taken care of. So yeah, last year we did a 20, just trying to get a gauge on like, it's an all-day festival, but I'm gonna drop it to 15 this year. It's gonna be awesome, really, really great show. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, but I don't think you can get a better deal for $15.
Yeah,
I mean, you put a wristband on, you come in, you hang around for an hour or two, whatever. And if you got something to do, you got to take the kids to soccer, come back, keep that wristband on, you can come back in and enjoy the rest of the night. I mean, I don't think there's a better deal.
yeah, and last year Papa Moon bought cupcakes, so we might get some cupcakes again.
You never know.
You might get some cupcakes again, but it was cool, man. I think it's cool. Like I said, we have some surprises for that show. I'm gonna have some vendors as well. I got some. Like I said, I'm gonna hold off on talking about a few other surprises. But I got some really cool stuff. Like I said, it's gonna be all day, 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. Running with me, because like the biggest wish I could have for my birthday is being with community and being around people that love and rock out and enjoy good music and yeah man. So
100%.
That's where I'm at. What do you got coming up?
Like I said, we got a couple some really good guests coming on. We're actually going on remote. We're going out to a spot. I don't want to give it away. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this one. We talked about, we got Manny. We just haven't locked all the dates in yet.
Yeah.
We got a couple good guests coming on. Real Talk with Papa Moon. If you guys know anybody with a good story, triumphs, survival, whatever. I mean, let's face it, a good story is like golden.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I like that.
I enjoy hearing your story. I enjoy bringing your story to people. I apologize, people, to the audience. I think that everybody can relate to some of the stories.
Yeah.
And we've had some really, really good stories on here, and this is episode 17, and I'm telling you, we've got a good lineup coming.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, but if you know somebody with a good story, you guys can contact me on all platforms. Real Talk with Papa Moon at gmail.com.
Yeah.
Hit me up, send me messages. I'd love to talk to you. Love to talk to the people that that have a good story.
Yeah. What's been some of your favorite moments of the pod this year?
So I really enjoyed having our producer or program director.
Yeah, I'm the producer.
You're the producer.
Yeah, easy.
Our program director on here. I introduced the producer on here too. Anthony Elford.
Yes.
We refer to him as Double A.
We sure do.
Knowing that he doesn't really open up and talk about himself because he's such. Sorry.
Oh, it's all right.
He's such a selfless person. He don't want to talk about himself. He don't want to hear about himself. He wants to hear about everybody else. And to have him come on here and open up was good.
Yeah.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Opened up. Grim. I don't know. I enjoy them all.
Locally
Grim
grown,
was really good.
Locally grown.
We had
recently.
locally grown. They were really solid.
Yeah.
They're the ones that technically got the fire going for this podcast.
Yeah.
And Double A was the one that got me off. They started the fire and he ignited it. He ignited it and got us off the ground. And we're bringing this to you guys. I really enjoy doing it. I love doing this type of platform, and I can't wait to continue to do it and just build from here. I don't think a lot of people understand what I am to this podcast. I don't want to be that interview person. I want to be more of a moderator. I want to be able to facilitate their story. This podcast is for your story. When you're on this podcast, this is your time to shine. I just want to get you here so we can get your story out there for everybody to hear. I do ask questions because sometimes you gotta get it rolling, and but by any means, this podcast is unscripted. I don't script it before they get here. We don't edit it. Everything is raw and goes out just the way it's. We're here.
Yeah.
So.
I think you do a good job of it too. I mean, you've been doing it for 6 months now, so you got to think, from your first one, we have a completely different setup. You seem a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah.
So you got to be feeling good about that too.
Yeah. Another really good touching moment for me was when.
Man, you're emotional.
I
today.
can't help myself.
Yeah,
I can't help it. It's just who I am. I'm a very emotional person.
Yeah.
I have a lot of love for people, and
Yeah.
I hate to see people hurt.
Yeah.
Shout out to my buddy, love you to death, Chris Morrison, when he talked about his grandbaby.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough to hear stories like that, but that's what we need to hear. We need to let people express their feelings and get it off their chest.
Yeah.
Everybody has a voice, and I want to give them that voice. I want to give them that platform to express themselves.
Yeah.
Like I said, maybe good, bad, whatever. Yeah. So, sorry, I'm.
Yeah, you're worked up today.
Well, that one really touched me.
Well, I mean, you've known Chris for a long time.
I can tell you exactly, 36 years.
Yeah.
37 years.
So think about that.
Chris Road, buddy.
Yeah.
Road, but I've known Chris for a long, long time. So to hear that and hear his pain, it's tough. But I was very happy that he did open up, and it made him feel better. I think opening up,
Yeah.
about his pain.
Yeah.
We're gonna have Chris on here again. Actually, his father, he's talking to his father about coming on here.
Yeah.
His father has some. His father's he's a missionary. He has a really, really good thing going. I want to say, I don't want to say for sure, but I think it's India. But we're going to talk about that at a later date. Hoping to get his father on the podcast. I think he's got a really, really good, strong story to tell.
That's cool.
So, stay tuned, you guys. We're going to have a lot of good guests on here, and this Real Talk with Papa Moon. I
can't before.
we're not ending it. I just want to say I really enjoy this, and without you guys, we can't do this. Eli's podcast, Conversations with Eli Moon, right?
Conversation with Eli Moon. That's right. Yeah, and the entire Inside Edge network. We couldn't do it without you guys.
100%.
I thought Papa Moon was about to sign off. I was like, I got a few more things.
No. But I'm just like I said, we need you guys. We enjoy you guys coming in, watching our podcast, giving us a support, and subscribe to Inside Edge Network. You can see all of this great podcast. And what else?
I got.
I don't want to just shut the door on you here.
Yeah, I just got one other thing just to say. Before we sign off, I didn't mean to rudely interrupt you, but you're on. Another reason to buy Golden Child is Papa Moon made his debut. He's on a track. He's on Reno with me on Golden Child.
Track 7.
Track 7. See, he knows it. Track 7. And so if you, like I said, purchase at the Man They Call Moon, it's in my bio. It's on all my socials, Elijah Mooneyham, my socials, boom. Just go ahead and buy it for $10. You can get here Papa Moon, his debut. So I just had to say that before we get out of here.
Hey,
so, yeah.
I want to debut when I sing.
Yeah, And make sure you follow, obviously, Real Talk with Papa Moon, at Real Talk with Papa Moon on all the socials. Follow the Inside Edge Network at Inside Edge Net on all the socials. I'm at the Man They Call Moon is where I handle a lot of my business on Instagram. That's me. And,
what about if they need to get a candle?
If they need to get a candle, they need to go to AlleyRoseFragrances.com. AlleyRoseFragrances.com. We are obviously both here right now. Matt not able to pull up the graphic until after we sign off, so I'll pull it up at the end, and I'll leave it up there for a moment. But AlleyRoseFragrances.com, the newest sponsor of the Inside Edge Network. 20% off your entire order if you use the code Inside Edge 20 pops. It's capital I, capital E, Inside Edge 20.
Yeah.
So it's you get, like I said, 20% off your entire order. Candles, body mist, aromas, all that good stuff. spring coming around the corner. We need, we need some good candles. We need some extra. I know we got some Papa Moon candles. We need some Eli Rose fragrance candles in here.
Yeah.
The windows open, start getting that aroma going. So we'll use that code Inside Edge 20, I think, and we'll put an order in and maybe get like 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah, and you know what? Hey, go ahead and check her out. Check out Eli Rose. Support Eli Rose. She's supporting us, so we can help bring all these great shows to you guys, and just keep this thing going. So, by all means, get in there and check it out.
Absolutely.
Get yourself some candles.
All right.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna let you sign. I'm gonna let you sign off. I'm gonna start.
So, real quick, you guys, I want to let you know I'm very big on not just community, but I'm very big on mental health, suicide prevention. If you're having a bad day, you're in a dark spot, you're not alone. Reach out. Reach out to somebody. Heck, by all means, you got my information. Reach out to me. I'm big on this, and you're not alone. You have a voice. Your voice matters. You matter. Don't ever think you're alone. All right? So you can find us on, like Eli said, all platforms. And with that being said, stay real, stay kind, and remember, every voice matters. Love you guys.